Hi! Old guy in shed. Still winter. Still hating it. Most particularly, yesterday was on my second least enjoyable thing to do in my life. Shopping. I'm not a fan. But before we went shopping, went to our local motorbike shop that has a cafe, an eatery, posh greasy spoon. And anyway, upper management decided she was going to have a burger that she didn't like, and I had a full English breakfast which I enjoyed with a cup of tea, which was good, big mug of tea. It was excellent. While I was there, unlike when you go shopping with upper management, where we go to this, they call it a retail park. It's where all the manufacturers get rid of their shit, okay, for cheap. And you'll see dozens of female specimens going rack after rack, going through all the racks, looking at sizes and holding them up, and one after the other. And they are followed around by the male of the species with a glazed kind of, what on earth am I doing here look about him. I'm in that category. Does this look nice? Yeah. Are you just saying that? Yeah. And we have these conversations all day. But whilst we were still in the motorcycle emporium, I got a belated Christmas present, which I thought was good. Heated grips. Heated grips. The V85. That's good, isn't it? It's about the biggest thing I miss about the Norge is the heated grips. And there's lots of things I do miss, but I think the heated grips is about the biggest. I do miss the power a bit, because they do grunt. That 1200 engine does grunt, and it's very nice. There's nothing wrong with the performance here, don't get me wrong, but it's nice to have that grunt in it underneath your right hand. It is nice. But more than that, I miss the heated grips. Really miss them. So I bought myself a set. Pal of mine fitted, same make as these, funnily enough. That is coincidental to his 750 Breva, and he said it's made a world of difference. So I'm doing the same, because I do know it does make a world of difference to your riding experience. But he's wired his directly to the battery, to the controller on the handlebars, and I think that's kind of a bit dodgy, because if you forget to turn it off, you ain't got no battery to get you home. Just an annoyance. And I know in my heart of hearts, no matter how I thought about it, I would one day forget. I know that, because that's me. Yeah, I just know I'm that dumb. So I'm going to do the right thing, and I'm going to wire it properly from under the seat to a switch live. So turn the key off, it's dead. I know it. I won't even have to think about it. The bike is turned off. And I think that's a good thing. And that's a really good thing. Like I say, it will mean that it will be a dry, cold day in spring, whatever, and I'll be able to go riding, because I know I can go riding now, but I just know the experience will be better, and I'm looking forward to that. If any of you guys out there have any other tips as to motorcycling comfort, I'd be more than welcome to hear it, especially when it comes to the colder days and the colder riding experiences that none of us really enjoy. As much as people say, oh, I ride summer and winter. Yeah, but it's much more pleasant in summer. Doesn't matter how you can talk about that, that's just as is. And that's how life works. The whole point of the conversation today is this bike shouldn't be even on this stand. But I was going to put the Motor Marini on, as I said not long ago. Two things have happened. One, this looked dreadful. It had sat in the garage and I'd used it and hadn't really cleaned it properly. And I came in one day and I just looked at it and things were just looking really bad because of winter. So I thought, oh hell, fire. Got to do this. So it came up on the stand. I've given it a thorough clean, which it needed desperately. So I've done all of that. I've sprayed it with a protective oil stuff. Can't remember it. ACF, I think it is. Well, I can't remember, it doesn't matter. I've sprayed it and it looks really nice again now. It looks like it should. Looks like it should. And I am still enamoured with the build quality of the V85. I think it's a really well made machine. I read, did I read? Or was I? No, it was a video on YouTube. I had a chat about underrated motorbikes, and then on the comments below. And a chap was saying, he compared a few bikes, the Japanese, there were Italian, there were British, Triumphs and BSAs. And of course you get the comment section and people saying, oh, the dreadful old Italian bikes and British bikes, you've got to have Japanese, better build quality. Well, to be honest with you, I disagree. I think the build quality of this is second to none. It really is. I am really super impressed. I was super impressed with the 1200 Norge. The build quality of that is staggeringly good. I bought that after the Breva, the 1100 Breva, I went over to Italy on one thing or another. I enjoyed riding that. And the build quality of that was better than the BMWs I'd had. And that's why I came on to Guzzi's, largely because of the better build quality than BMW, which is what I was running at the time. And I have friends who have Japanese bikes, Japanese blah blah blah, and no, they know better. They really know better. I think it comes down to how they're cared for, a lot of it, but also the starting point is important. And I think the starting point of this particular bike it's a high bar. It's really good. Very impressed with it. Very impressed. Enough about me blowing my own trumpet about the bikes I choose. But like I say, heated grips is the next thing, and that's why this is now remained on the stand. Not just the cleaning. I'm now going to be putting the heated grips on. And probably the next episode I will go through how I've done it and where I've picked up points, because I've not even started to look yet. So this is all going shed. Hope this wasn't too boring. Comments below if you're interested in knowing how I get on. Well, that'll be on after the next one, I guess. I suppose the comments would be about keeping your bike clean in winter and fitting them with accessories that keep you riding. So click on the like and subscribe, please. I really would like the idea of getting more views, and we'll talk again soon. Oh, by the way, my bit of shopping took 10 minutes. The next 3 hours was spent aimlessly wandering around. So go motorbike parts shopping, fine. Go motorbike shopping, fine. Stay away from rails of clothes that when you get them home you don't like them anyway. Hey ho. All going shed. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves, folks.